13 corrections officers indicted in Maryland accused of aiding gangs' drug scheme. Federal prosecutors have charged 25 people, including corrections officers, with scheming to smuggle drugs and cell phones into Baltimore's jail. More than a dozen Maryland state prison guards helped the dangerous national gang operate a drug trafficking and money laundering scheme from behind bars that involved cash payments, sex, and access to fancy cars, federal prosecutors said Tuesday. 13 female corrections officers essentially handed over control of a Baltimore jail to gang leaders. Sex, drugs, and prisoners were all involved in this recent FBI sting. The Washington Post and Maramo explains what was happening behind the prison walls. The indictment described the jailhouse seemingly out of control. 4 corrections officers became pregnant by one inmate. 2 of them got tattoos of the inmate's first name, Tava, one on her neck, the other on her wrist. The guards allegedly helped leaders of the Black Guerrilla family run their criminal enterprise in jail by smuggling cell phones, prescription pills, and other contraband in their underwear, shoes, and hair. One gang leader allegedly used proceeds to buy luxury cars, including a Mercedes-Benz and a BMW, which he allowed some of the officers to drive. The inmates literally took over the asylum, and the detention centers became safe havens for BGF, using shorthand for the prison gang's name. The indictment, unsealed Tuesday in U.S. District Court in Baltimore, puts the spotlight on the enduring power of gangs in jails and prisons. In particular, prosecutors were highly critical of Maryland's facilities in Baltimore, with procedures and personnel that were completely inadequate to prevent smuggling and lacked effective punishment. The Black Guerrilla family was founded in California in the 1960s but now operates nationwide in prisons and on the streets of major U.S. cities, including Baltimore. It arrived in Maryland's prison system in the 1990s, according to the Justice Department, and is increasingly involved in narcotics trafficking, robbery, assault, and homicides. By 2006, federal authorities say the BGF had become the dominant gang at the